This is the ultimate guide to buying gifts for cubers, Christmas or birthdays or whatever else, because there are way too many options for anybody to choose from, which makes it really hard to know what each cuber may want. But luckily, I'm a cuber, and in my 5 years of cubing, I've come to know a lot about cubers and cubing gifts. And so in this video, I'll be going over the best gifts for cubers of all kinds. Whether they be fast cubes, unique puzzles, or other accessories, by the end of this video, I'll have you covered. So if you want to see someone beaming with excitement from your cubing gift, then stick around to the end. Alright, let's go! But before we get into the gifts themselves, it's important that we understand that every cuber has different interests. Some enjoy collecting weird or rare puzzles. Some enjoy solving weird or unique puzzles. And some just like solving normal cubes as fast as possible. So in this video, I'll go through the best gifts for collectors who enjoy collecting different puzzles, puzzlers who enjoy solving weird and challenging puzzles, and speedsters who just want to solve the official competition cubes as fast as possible. And at the end of this video, I'll go through some great all-round gifts for any cuber as well. First of all, the best gifts for collectors. They want to get the coolest looking, most unique, rarest puzzles, and I have some good options for them. First up, a massive cube. The biggest I own here is an 11 by 11, but anything bigger than a 7 by 7 would be considered a big cube worth collecting. They are great for displaying, they just even look cool just sitting there. Although they can be a bit expensive, although most of the time they're pretty affordable. But luckily, if you shop at the Cubicle and use code SWIFTCubing, then it makes it much cheaper. And that goes with anything else in this video that can be bought from the Cubicle. Use code SWIFTCubing for 5% off. Another great option for collectors is the Rubik's Squish Cube. It's just like a normal Rubik's Cube and turns pretty good, but it's squishy. You can throw it around and still solve it, which is pretty cool, and it makes for a great collectible cube. Now take a look at these cubes. Pretty cool, right? Who wouldn't want that sitting on their shelves? Well, these are the Rubik's Cubers line. They look cool just sitting there on this little stand, and they also turn and can be solved like a normal Rubik's Cube. And there are heaps of options. Iron Man, Spider-Man, Hulk, Batman, Black Panther, Joker, and even Hello Kitty, which I don't have yet. There's heaps of options depending on what your giftee likes, and they're pretty affordable, making them a great gift for collectors. This is the fourth gift for collectors, a Christmas tree cube. It's really a 3 by 2 by 1, but the shapes are a little different, which is a nice touch. One funny thing about this cube is that it's very easy to just accidentally solve when you're just doing turns. Like that, I guess. Definitely not staged. It's a unique cube that can be a nice decoration for a tree or a collection shelf, a great gift for collectors. And the last gift for collectors isn't even a cube, it's a book. Rubik's Cube, 50 years of the world's most famous cube. A book was released to celebrate Rubik's 50th anniversary. With a foreword by Erno Rubik himself, it goes through the history of the cube, the maths behind it, patterns, cube art, different methods, celebrities that can solve the cube, records, and much, much more. It's well put together and is 157 pages of epic Rubik's Cube stuff. Great gift for collectors, but also just cubers in general. I personally think it's awesome. Now onto the best gifts for puzzlers. Puzzlers typically are cubers who like solving weird and unique puzzles that aren't just your typical official events. You might have seen this before, but the first gift for puzzlers is a banana. It's important to stay healthy while you're solving your cube. Oh, sorry, I meant this banana. It turns really weird and is actually a little bit difficult to solve. I could probably work it out, but I'd rather not mess it up. I'm not very good at solving puzzles. It's got comedic value and is a great general challenge. Great gift for puzzlers. Second up for puzzlers is an FTO, a face-turning octahedron. Not sure what an octahedron is, but I guess it's this. And the faces turn, so yeah, I guess it's named correctly. The typical way to solve it is a bit like 4x4, but it just turns so different that it's a really unique experience. There's two good FTOs at the time of recording this, the Diansheng and the Dian. I've tried both, and I think that the Dian is best, although I only own the Diansheng. And I'd say that if you have the budget, then get the Dian, it's noticeably better. And if not, then just get the Diansheng. It's still pretty good. But no matter which one you get, it will be a fun challenge for any puzzler. Another gift that's great for puzzlers are any one of these weird, cheap puzzles. There are a whole heap that come in these yellow boxes that are all a unique new challenge. There are some like this, which I think are pretty cool. And then the center, around, and then twist again. Bit hectic. Or there's also ones like this, or even this one, the Ivy Cube. That's quite a bit easier. Here is a list of a bunch of great options of cheap, weird puzzles as they are listed on the Cubicle. And then the fourth gift is in this box. Oh, that was so cool. A mirror cube. This cube is pretty much a normal 3x3, except instead of different colors, each piece is a different size. The cool thing about this cube is that if somebody knows how to solve a 3x3, then they can technically also solve this. But it's a bit difficult and can definitely be a fun new challenge for somebody who loves solving new puzzles. And then the final boss of Gifts for Puzzlers, the Ghost Cube. It works like a regular 3x3 but on a slant, which makes it crazy hard to solve. It looks not too bad when it's solved, but when it's scrambled, it looks just impossible. Trying to solve this cube will keep any puzzler enthused for hours, as it's a very difficult challenge. So if you know somebody who wants a very difficult challenge and can solve a normal 3x3 cube, this is it. And just a reminder that if you do want to get any of these gifts, then head on over to thecubicle.com and use code SWIFTCubing for 5% off. They have great products and great customer service. You should check them out. And now we're up to the best gifts for speedsters. Generally, speedsters just want to get the fastest times they can in official competitions. So these gifts will be stuff that can help them do that. I would consider myself a speedster, as I do just enjoy getting as fast as possible in official competitions. And the first item that can be great for speedsters is a smart cube. There's the Rubik's Connected, or a couple of other smart cubes out there, but they all serve the same purpose. Each smart cube tracks the moves of your solve live, and so it gives you valuable insights such as your splits on each solve, which can help determine where you need to improve, which makes any smart cube a great gift for speedsters. The second gift I have for speedsters is lubricant. Good cubes require lubricant to make them turn faster and smoother. The Cubicle have made many lubricants that have a variety of feels. Some are faster, some are slower, some are gummier, some are drier. So here are some good ones that are pretty general. There's DNM 37, a must-have for any cuber that literally just makes cubes faster, straight up, simple as that. Then there's also Silk, which doesn't change the speed too much, but makes the cube much smoother. And another one that's great are the Angstrom loops. I personally love these, as they make the cube smooth and controllable. I reckon any speedster who just loves getting times as fast as possible would enjoy getting any of these lubricants as a gift. But the Cubicle also sell cubes that already have lubricant in them, which are the signature cubes. You can hear how smooth the cube is from the custom lubricating, and as a speedster it makes me really happy. They are professionally set up to get the most out of the cube and help cubers solve as fast as possible. There are cubes set up with each of their lubricants that all have unique feels. The FZ line and Angstrom line are quite good in my experience. They even offer cubes set up the same way as some of the fastest cubers in the world. You can't go wrong with gifting somebody one of these professionally set up cubes from the Cubicle. Another great thing to get cubers is hand warmers. It's important to have warm hands when trying to solve well in competitions. So gifting a speedster either nice electric hand warmers like these, or just a bunch of single-use ones from Amazon or somewhere else is a great gift. And lastly, for speedsters, they are going to want to record their official solves. So if you're willing to spend that much, if your budget is high enough, then getting them some sort of action camera, like a GoPro or another cheaper alternative, would probably be greatly appreciated. I know it's expensive, but if you want to bring the house down with an ultimate gift, then a camera to film official solves would go a long way for any speedster. Now for some great all-round gifts for cubers, which will make any cuber smile. First up, a cubing shirt. There are some cool cubing t-shirts at the Cubicle, and these four are actually designed by my dad. I've seen many other cubers wearing them and even telling me that they love rocking them. So as an all-round great gift that any cuber would enjoy, consider getting them a cubing shirt, like these four designed by my dad. Sometimes bamboozled, you get it? That's a cool shirt, you need to get it as a gift. Another great gift for absolutely any cuber are Cubicle gift cards. It's the safest bet because no matter whether they're a collector, puzzler, speedster, or whatever else, there is something there for them at the Cubicle, and they can use it to get exactly what they know they want. And finally, my last all-round recommendation for cubers is perhaps the most fun thing you could possibly give someone. Full warning, it's quite a large commitment, but I promise you it's a super fun joke. A 1x1. And that's all. Remember, if you get anything from the Cubicle, then use code SWIFTCubing. Alright, see ya, have a good one.